गुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ध्रुवा उवाच योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरः स्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्। एकस्त्वमेव भगवान् इदमात्मशक्त्या मायाख्ययोरुगुणया महदाद्यशेषम् सृष्ट्वानुविश्य पुरुषस्तदसद्गुणेषु नानेव दारुषु विभावसु वद्विभासि त्वद्दत्तया वयुनयेदमचष्टविश्वम् सुप्त प्रबुद्ध इव नाथ भवत् प्रपन्नः तस्यापवर्ग्य शरणं तव पादमूलं विस्मर्यते कृतविदा कथमार्तबन्धो नूनं विमुष्टमतयस्तव माययाते ये त्वां भवाप्यय विमोक्षणम् अन्यहेतो अर्चन्ति कल्पकतरुं कुनपोपभोग्यम् इच्छन्ति यत्स्पर्शजं निरयेऽपि नृणाम् या निर्वृतिस्तनुभृतां तव पादपद्मा ध्यानाद् भवज्जनकथाश्रवणेन वा स्यात् सा ब्रह्मणि स्वमहिमन्यपि नाथ मा भूत्। किं त्वन्तकासि लुलितात् पततां विमानात् भक्तिं मुहुः प्रवहतां त्वयि मे प्रसङ्गो भूयादनन्तमहतां ममलाशयानां येनाञ्जसोल्बनमुरुव्यसनं भवाब्धिं नेशे भवद्गुणकथामृतपानमत्तः तेन स्मरन्त्यतितरां प्रियमीशमर्त्यं ये चान्वदः सुतसुहृद्गृहवित्तदाराः ये त्वब्जना भवदीयपदारविन्द सौगन्ध्यलुब्धहृदयेषु कृतप्रसङ्गाः तेर्यन्नगद्विजसरीसृपदैवदेत्य मर्त्यादिभिः परिचितं सदसद्विशेषं रूपं स्तविष्टमजते महदाद्यनेकं नातः परं परमवेद्मि न यत्र वादः कल्पान्तयेतदखिलं जठरेण गृह्णन् शेते पुमान् स्वदृगनन्तसकस्तदङ्के यन्नाभिसिन्धुरुह काञ्चनलोकपद्मा गर्भेद्युमान् भगवते प्रणतोऽस्मि तस्मै त्वं नित्यमुक्तपरिशुद्धविबुद्ध आत्मा कूटस्थ आदिपुरुषो भगवांस्त्रयधीशः यद्बुद्ध्यवस्थितिमखण्डितया स्वदृष्ट्या द्रष्टास्तिदावधिमुखो व्यतिरिक्त आसे यस्मिन् विरुद्धगतयो हनिशं पतन्ति विद्यादयो विविधशक्तय आनुपूर्व्यात् तद्ब्रह्म विश्वभवमेकमनन्तमाद्यम् आनन्दमात्रमविकारमहं प्रपद्ये सत्याशिषो हि भगवंस्तव पादपद्मम् आशिष्टतानुभजतः पुरुषार्थमूर्तेः अप्येवमार्य भगवान् परिपाति दीनान् वाश्रेव वत्सकमनुग्रहकातरोऽस्मान् हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे इति श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणे चतुर्थस्कन्धे नवमोऽध्याये ध्रुवकृत भगवत्स्तुति सम्पूर्णम् हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Radha, for enlightening us with such a wonderful prayers by Dhruva Maharaj. And there are so many stutis in Srimad Bhagavatam, the Brahma stuti, then there is Kunti stuti, last stuti. Yes, this is Dhruva stuti. Then there are so many prayers, prayers by Kaliya Nag, wife of the Kaliya Nag, prayers by Daksha, prayers by Prachetas. We're going to have a detailed stuti by His Grace Jagat Sakshi Prabhu, which is Dhruva Caritra. So, may I invite His Grace Gajalinanath Prabhu to introduce His Grace Jagat Sakshi Prabhu, please. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, I can just quickly chant one more shloka, which is very famous. It is mentioned in Chaitanya Charita. Sthana Bilashi Tapasi Sitoham, Tvam Prapta Vandeva Munindra Guhya. Kachan Vichinvam Api Divya Ratnam. Uh, Kachan Vichinvam Api Divya Ratnam.
Swamin Kirthartho Asmin Yat.
So, yeah, this is also a stuti which is mentioned in our scriptures. So, Vrish Prabhu, thank you for putting in input. I just forgot. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, welcome His Grace Jagat Sakshi Prabhu for the second day of Bhagavatam Saptah. So, just a introduction for Prabhu. So, Dr. Jagat Sakshi Prabhu is a senior disciple of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj in the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition. He currently serves as the temple president of ISKCON Thiruvananthapuram and is a widely acclaimed international preacher. Prabhu, born in Kerala and brought up in Tamil Nadu, he joined ISKCON at an early age. His genuine interest and devotion to the Lord Krishna made him take PhD in Bhagavad Gita. I think in Bhagavatam also. We need to check. Yes, Prabhu? By the divine guidance, he is an amazing Harikatha speaker and is able to quote extensively the holy book and mesmerize the audience. Having practiced more than 25 years of spiritual austerity, he could easily inspire the thirsty minds. Thousands of devotees have started practicing Krishna consciousness as a result of his sublime renderings, especially in South India. He is also seen as delivering Bhagavatamritam in Malayalam channel Janam TV, keeping in touch with multitudes, making it a popular show for the past 5 years. Thus, his acumen brings him to the forefront as a good counselor, orator, and a multi-linguist. So we welcome His Grace Jagasakshi Prabhu for this second day of Bhagavatam Saptah online Damodar Desh. Welcome, Prabhu. Oh, Hari Bol. So we are able to see the temple. Tomorrow maybe we'll see the online temple of I requested Prabhu. And today we are seeing just a picture. Thank you, Prabhu. Welcome.
Hare Krishna. Am I audible, Prabhu? Clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamutiraye He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dhinabandhu Jagatpate गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगे राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद Shri Advaita Gadadara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, my humble pranams to all the assembled devotees on the second day of Srimad Bhagavatam. I pay my respectful obeisances to all the senior devotees who have been a cause for this program. Vaishnava's mercy, we are able to sit and exchange our study on Srimad Bhagavatam. Devotees are always glorified as Sadhu Bhushanam. Devotees are ornaments of the Lord. So before starting today's session, I'll tell a small, tiny pastime which we all know from Srimad Bhagavatam. One day, Lakshmi Mata had a complaint towards Narayana. You never pay attention to what I say, what I exchange. You never pay attention to me. I think this is a common complaint by many Matajis at home. Husbands don't pay attention to the children, to the household affairs. So it's all started from Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi had the same complaint to Narayan. Then Narayan said, my dear, now nobody is troubling us. We both are all alone. Why don't you open your heart? Whatever you want to say, you can say. Now nobody else is there. Only we two are here. So immediately Lakshmi Devi said, who said we are all alone? Just turn around and see. There is one person with 1,000 head and 2,000 eyes staring at us only. That was Ananta, Adisesh. So when the conversation was going on, all of a sudden, Lord jumped from the snake bed from Adisesha and ran towards the entrance of Vaikunta. And Lakshmi said, just now I said, see, you ran away. What happened at that time? The four Kumaras are entering Vaikunta, and Jaya Vijaya had stopped them unknowingly. Now the four Kumaras are about to curse Jaya Vijaya. So Lord had to intervene and protect Jaya Vijaya. So Lord ran there and he spoke. That was a beautiful conversation in that he spoke three beautiful shlokas. The first shloka says, "My dear Brahmanas, O Kumaras, please consider the mistakes done by Jaya Vijaya as the mistakes done by me and forgive them." You know, when my servants do mistake, when my assistants do mistake, I should take responsibility. I take the sole responsibility of Jaya Vijaya's mistakes, and please punish me. When the Supreme Lord said to Kumaras, please punish me, Kumaras were really trembling and they said, no, my Lord, please don't speak like that. And in the next shloka, the Supreme Lord said, Bhagwan said, when a part of my body commits mistake, I should take the punishment. Chintayami swabahum. I am ready to chop my arm as a punishment. See what Krishna spoke. I am ready to cut my arms for this punishment. When Kumaras heard this, they became even more disturbed. They said, no, Lord, please don't speak. Then in the third verse, Lord said, devotees go to Ganga thinking that the Ganga is emanating from my lotus feet and they take dip in Ganga. But my devotees don't know that I am willing to carry their feet on my head. The third verse, Krishna said, I am willing to carry devotees' feet on my head. So, devotees are the reason so that we get mercy of the Lord. And we are eternally debted for devotees' mercy. So, today, the second day, we start, from the fourth canto, 8th chapter, from shloka number 24 onwards. Jaya Jaya Bhagavata Deva Jaya Jaya Bhagavata Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Swarupa Jaya Jaya Bhagavata Deva Jaya Jaya Bhagavata. Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So, we know, yesterday we discussed the background. When Dhruva Maharaj left home and headed towards jungle, Evam Sanjalpitam Mathur Akarnya Arthagamam Vachaha Sanyam Atmanatmanam Nishchakrama Pitu Purat. When Dhruva left, he went to jungle. Acharyas beautifully explain that cities are in Tamoguna, villages are in Rajoguna, and Vana is in Sattvic Guna. Very true. The moment you see in cities, in big cities across the world, they have something called a nightlife, which in villages nobody. You go to some particular village and ask, how is the nightlife over here? Nobody will know what is a nightlife in a village. But cities has got a nightlife, very tamasic. People are very passionate. They are driven by passion. We are restless in cities. So cities are tamasic. Grama, villages are rajasic. And Vana is sattvic. Because somehow there is no bar, no restaurant, no party, nothing in Vana. In jungle, only animals are there. And they live a particular pattern of life. So that is why in those days, when anyone was interested in developing his spiritual life, they go to jungle. They will be able to concentrate on controlling the senses, controlling the mind, able to meditate on the Supreme Lord. But devotees also go to Vana. They don't go to the regular jungle, they go to Vrindavana. Devotees go to that kind of Vana. You know. So 25, the next shloka. Narada came there. When Dhruva was heading to jungle, Narada Muni appeared there. The question was, how did Narada knew that Dhruva fought with his father, and he was angry at the palace, and it all happened in moments. Suruchi said Dhruva not to sit on the lap of his father Uttanapada. The very second next moment, he ran crying to his mother. Mother spoke a few words. So the whole episode was just few minutes. It was not like days or years. And immediately Dhruva headed to jungle. He is not a Kali Yuga person who said, okay, so next Monday I will go to jungle and plan meditation, okay? Let me prepare an Excel sheet. Let me schedule my program. Nothing like that. When mother said this is this, and just he left the home, the palace, and headed to jungle. Now the question asked by Srila Prabhupada in the purport is, how did Narada appear there? How did Narada knew what is happening in the palace? Immediately Narada appeared when Dhruva was going towards jungle. And Prabhupada in the same purport he is giving answer. Krishna is sending spiritual master in the life of Dhruva. Narada is Guru. Krishna had sent Guru in the life of Dhruva. So, all those devotees who got the blessings of Guru and Krishna, Krishna's blessings are like sunlight. It's like sunlight. It is there everywhere and everyone can get. But along with that sunlight, if a devotee gets Guru's blessings, Acharya's blessings, he is the rarest soul in the entire creation. So we should understand how blessed we are to have Guru's and Krishna's blessings. And Prabhupada's blessings, who is an Acharya. I will deviate a little bit from the shloka. Yasya deve parabhaktir yatha deve tatha guru tasyai katitahi artha prakashante mahatmanaha. Anyone who got the blessings of Guru and Krishna, for such a person, the secret of the Vedas are revealed. For your kind information, Krishna had placed 50% of Gyan in the scriptures and 50% of Gyan in Acharya's heart. Krishna has not revealed all the knowledge in scriptures. Some portion he has kept in scriptures, and some portion Krishna had hid that knowledge in Acharya's heart. A simple question. Where do we get information about Radharani? In which scripture it is mentioned that Radharani's brother is Sridham, Radharani's younger sister is Ananga Manjari, Radharani's grandma, is that Mukharavinda, father is Vrishabhanu, mother is Kirti the Maharani. They are from Raval and they moved to Barsana. Can you tell me, from where did we got all this information? And which scriptures does it speak about Radharani? Can anyone answer in the chat box? It is not there in Bhagavatam. not there in 18 Puranas, not there in any other scriptures. Garga Maharshi, Garga has explained a little bit in Garga Bhagavatam, a little bit. But the whole detail is not there. All that came from the Goswami's heart. Goswamis revealed. Jaydev Goswami revealed a bit, but the Shad Goswamis revealed a lot. You will be very surprised to know there is no ancient temple for Radharani in this world. We have ancient temples like Balaji, Tirupati, Jagannath Puri, Dwaraka, Badrinath in Himalayas, and Sri Rangam, Ranganathji, Rameshwaram. There are so many ancient temples. Can you name one ancient temple thousands and thousands of years old for Radharani? There is no temple. Radharani is not mentioned in the scriptures also. All mentioned, explained in hidden form. And to the surprise of Brahmanas, there is no Mula Mantra for Radharani in scriptures. Then a Brahmana, twice initiated devotee, when they worship the deities, they chant Mula Mantra for all the deities. There is no Mula Mantra for Radharani. Then from where we got all this information about Radharani? It is all from the heart of Acharyas. That's why it's very important to worship Krishna as well as Acharyas. Acharya Sambandha is very important. That's why you see in all ISKCON temples, Prabhupada is sitting right in front. Acharya Sambandha. You go to the main 7 Goswamis temple in Vrindavan. In ISKCON we have a song also. Jai Dever Pranadana Re Radha Madhava. Jeev Goswami Pranadana Re Radha Damodhara. Rupa Goswami Pranadana Re Radha Govinda. Every deity was worshipped in connection with Acharya. So here Dhruva is so fortunate. The moment Dhruva headed to jungle, Narada Muni is already there waiting for Dhruva. Krishna and Guru, they are waiting with open stretched arms so that the conditioned soul will go back to Godhead. And Dhruva, Narada Muni was surprised. Look at the small boy, the Kshatriya boy, how much spirited he is. The Kshatriyas are not able to take an insult. The small Bala, young boy, left the palace and the comforts of the palace and heading to jungle. The moment Narada saw Dhruva, Narada became so moved, started rubbing the head of Dhruva, patting him. Like Narsinghadev rubbed the head of Prahlad and patted him, and lifted in Prahlad and put him on his lap and started licking. That is how a lion will show affection to the lion cub. The animals will start licking. So Narsimhadeva started licking Prahlad. Then Narada Muni was surprised. And he's thinking, how did this small Dhruva had this determination of going to jungle and meditating? Once some devotee told Prabhupada, I am very surprised that devotees are leaving association. Some devotees have left the association and went back to Maya. I am very surprised, Srila Prabhupada, why devotees are leaving the association. Prabhupada replied, I am very surprised that devotees are holding on to Krishna consciousness in material world. Maya is very powerful. Devotees are sticking on to Krishna consciousness. I am very surprised, Prabhupada said. But you see, we can have a comparative study here. Dhruva was insulted by stepmother Suruchi. Dhruva reacted. Lord Ramachandra was also insulted by stepmother Kaikeyi. But you see, Ramachandra Bhagavan obeyed Kaikeyi. Actually, Dhruva is also obeying Suruchi in a different way. Because Suruchi told Dhruva, go and worship the Supreme Lord. Yudhishthira was also insulted by Dhritarashtra, stepfather. But Yudhishthira remained calm. Ramachandra obeyed. Yudhishthira remained calm. Whereas Dhruva, he reacted. But there is no right and wrong in this. Krishna accepts everyone. Lord accepts every kind of devotees. Devotees are varieties, different kinds of devotees. The drawback with us is we make a limitation. We think a devotee should be like this and try to fit people in that box. If people doesn't get fit in the box, we try to chop their hands and legs and try to fix them. My perception of a devotee should be like this. Sometimes devotees are in illusion. They think my understanding of Srila Prabhupada's book are the best way of understanding Srila Prabhupada's books. No. Each one is different. Every single devotee is different. Their realizations are different. Among the 12 alvars, one alvar was addicted to a prostitute. He was a great devotee of the Supreme Lord. At the same time, he was addicted to the prostitute, which is beyond our understanding. We will be thinking, how can a devotee be like that? So one day he did not had money to visit the prostitute. In the night, Lord came as a simple Brahmana. Thank you, Vishnu Chittar, his name. Lord came as a Brahmana in the night, Pujari, and gave all the ornaments, his own jewelry, to the Alvar devotee and said, you can go and visit the prostitute. Can we digest this? We can never accept. If one devotee does a tiny mistake, we get so angry, irritated. We post it in WhatsApp group, put a poster on his name and circulate. He is in Maya. And next day, the devotee realized that the Supreme Lord had come and gave me money to visit the prostitute. And he felt so bad, he repented. And he never visited the prostitute again. He got purified. You know, Krishna loves all his devotees. That doesn't mean we also go and break principles. We just take the spirit from this lesson. We don't exactly copy this lesson. We take spirit from this lesson. Then 4, 8, 27. Fourth canto, 8th chapter and 27. Nadunapi avamanam te sammanam vapi putraka. You see, in the first two lines, Na adunapi avamanam te sammanam vapi putraka. Avamanam and sammanam. Avamanam means insult, apaman. Mana. Apamanam, avamanam means insult. Sammanam means glorification. So Narada is telling the small boy, Dhruva, these things happen in this world. Somebody will be appreciating us, somebody will be glorifying us, insulting us. Don't go by this. The dvandva is always there in this world. Profit, loss, man, woman, above, below, top, bottom, rich, poor, day, night. The whole world is made out of dvandva. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, who is a wonderful devotee, who can withstand the influence of duality. Tulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kena chit. When people glorify us, when people insult us, a person, if he's able to remain calm, then he's a great devotee. I'll quote this small story from Socrates, which I have spoken in many sessions. I like this example. Socrates was a wonderful personality. He spoke so much about consciousness, about everything, but he did not touch the topic of God. But Socrates also spoke about soul, life, consciousness, body, everything. Very detached person, like all of us. Yes or no? Socrates was a very detached person. So every day he will invite his like-minded friends and start discussing things, at home. But his wife used to get so irritated. He's all the time sitting talking some strange philosophy. She will say, the moment friends come, she will start grumbling, murmuring. Till now I had one fool. Now another four had joined. So she used to insult. And one day when Socrates was discussing with his friends, she went with a huge bucket of water and dropped the whole water on Socrates. He was dripping. Socrates very calmly responded, till yesterday there was thunder and today it rained. What a level of self-control he has got to respond like that. Imagine we are sitting there with the friends and suddenly wife or husband, they come and drop water on our head. How we will, there will be another Mahabharata war. But Socrates responded saying, till yesterday there was thunder and today it rained. See, we have to have a heavy level, high level of self-control to say that. So Narada is telling Dhruva, the dvandva, these dualities are part of the world. Don't react. Don't keep reacting to everything. Because nothing is permanent. Happiness is also not permanent. Misery is also not permanent. Both will appear and disappear. And in the Shloka 28, he says, it's all because of your karma. Say, there's a nice lesson about karma. We all know the Shloka. Ishvara Paramakrishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. There are two karanas. Cause and cause for all causes. Sarva Karana Karanam. There are so many explanations for this cause, but one aspect I will explain now. There are two karanas in our life, causes. One is called immediate, another is a permanent. Suddenly now, I am sitting at home and one of my neighbor comes and screams at me. and hurts me. I am hurted, I am in pain. The immediate karna is my neighbor. But the ultimate karna is Nija karma bihi, as it explained in shloka number 28. Nija karma bihi. There is an immediate cause and a permanent cause. The immediate cause for my pain is my neighbor, and the permanent cause for my pain is my karma, what I have done in the past. For example, I am getting slapped by somebody at 8 o'clock on Thursday evening. Something has happened like that. On a Thursday evening, 8 o'clock, somebody slapped me. I get very angry with the person who slapped me. But he was the immediate cause for my pain. But ultimate cause for my pain was my Nija karma bhi. Because I am at that place, he slapped me. Imagine at 8 o'clock, I was in an auto rickshaw in India, the auto rickshaw guy would have slapped me. At 8 o'clock, I'm sitting with my mother-in-law would have slapped me. But at any cost, Thursday evening, 8 o'clock, I will get a slap. That is the permanent cause. So normal people like us will start reacting with the immediate cause of life. Saints will meditate on the permanent cause of life. That's my karma. So I should not worry about people and situation and atmosphere that happens around me. That's all immediate ones. I should worry about my karma and how to burn that karma. Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhaja govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Narada is going on testing Dhruva. Dhruva, you know, it is difficult for you. You are such a small boy. It is difficult for you to, perform this tapas. And whatever your mother has told is not true. She has said something, just to pacify you. Don't take it seriously. This is very difficult. This tapasya is very difficult. You can do one thing. Now you go back to palace, you come back later. When you become older, you come back. Narada is discouraging Dhruva as much as possible. In our bhakti also, there will be a lot of disappointments, lot of discouraging situations, lot of obstacles will be there in bhakti. But a devotee should be determined. I am sure you all have gone to Tirupati. There was this devotee Anantalvar who built the Tirupati. Hmm. So one day his guru Ramanujacharya told Anantalvar, I have been to Tirupati just recently, and that place is full of rocks. It's on a small mountain hill, and there's no water to drink, no pond. We can't have a flower garden, so that no flowers for Supreme Lord Balaji, Srinivas. So I want one of my disciples to go climb that mountain, Tirupati Tirumala hills, and make a pond. None of the disciples were ready because it's not an easy job. Suddenly your guru appears in front of you and says, go to Antarctica and preach. I am sure 99% of the devotees will not be able to do that. So when Ramanujacharya told Anantalvar got up, said, I'm going. And his wife was pregnant. All the devotees discouraged, Are, your wife is pregnant, how you will go? He said, no, I'm going. This is my guru's adesha. I had to follow guru. Then literally started walking Tirumala hills, and his wife was pregnant and she was like falling, fainting, as her face turned pale. But still, Anantalvar started dragging his wife. and, literally breaking the stones. Even Srinivas felt bad. Day by day, the Lord was sending people, somehow to stop. And finally, Supreme Lord himself came as a small boy and said, Anantalvar, are you a fool? Look at your wife. She's not able to do this hard work. Please go back. Anantalvar got angry with the boy. He doesn't know the boy is Supreme Lord Srinivas. He got angry with the boy. Come on, don't stop me. I'm serving my Guru. So finally, Srinivas, the Supreme Lord, in the form of a small boy, went and caught the axe. And Anantalvar gave one blow and hit Srinivas. His jaw broke. And the Lord ran away from the place. Anyway, it's a long story, an interesting story. Then Pujari went and opened the temple and he saw Balaji Srinivas is bleeding. Pujari started shivering, trembling. What happened to my Lord? The Lord said, go and call Anantalvar, ask him to come here. So the Pujari ran to Anantalvar. Anantalvar said, I'm very busy now. I'm serving my Guru. After finishing my job, I'll come and meet him. Go and tell. Then the Pujari ran back. Then Supreme Lord Balaji Srinivas became very angry. If he's not coming now, let him leave Tirumala and go back, take his wife and go back to his village. The Pujari ran there. Then Anantalvar said, why should I leave this place? This is Guru Datta Desha. My Guru has given me this place. He has left Lakshmi and came and sat down there. Let him go. He told Narayana to leave. Anyway, it's a beautiful conversation. So in spiritual life, there will be test. We should never fail in the test. We should be determined to go ahead. See, you can see in the screen that crowbar is still there in Tirumala, Tirupati. Anantalvar used this crowbar and hit Srinivasji, and you can see the chin is broken. So there will be test in spiritual life. We should never get there. And only one rule we should remember in spiritual life. Only one rule. Whatever, let it happen. There will be economical test in our life. We may lose money, we may lose job. Sometimes we may lose our dear and relatives, dear ones, friends. Sometimes we may lose our health. Sometimes we will have some misunderstanding with devotees. But one golden rule of Krishna consciousness is never leave the association. Whatever it may, never leave the association. So here Narada is discouraging Dhruva. And Dhruva is just going ahead. And here a beautiful psychological lesson Narada Muni gave to Dhruva. Prabhu, please post the shloka 4.8.34. It's very important shloka. It's a beautiful psychological lesson. How to remain happy in this world. 4th canto, 8th chapter and shloka number 34. Guna adhikan mudam lipset anukrosha gunadhamat maitrim samanadan vichen natapair abhibhuyate. It's very, very simple to understand. Guna adhikan mudam lipset. If somebody is better than you in quality, be his friend. Anukrosham guna adhamat. If somebody is lower than you in qualities, have mercy towards him. Maitrim samanat anvichen. Somebody is equal to you, be his friend. What a beautiful lesson. Guna adhika. If somebody is having better quality, you be happy with him. Guna adhamat. Somebody is lower in quality, have mercy on him. Somebody is equal, be his friend. But what we do, it is quite opposite. If somebody is above us, we envy him. We become jealous. We envy that person. If somebody is below, we are averse. We hate them. And somebody is equal, we become competitive. This is the difference between Yudhishthira and Duryodhana. Yudhishthira respected elders, showed mercy towards people below him, and became friend towards equal. Whereas Duryodhana, he became envious, he started hating. So it's a wonderful shloka which Narada is explaining to Dhruva. Guna adikan mudam lipshet anukrosam gunadhamat maitri samanad anvichen nathapair abhibhuyate. How to treat three different levels. Then Dhruva answers Narad Muni, I am so blessed to see you on my pathway. Raghunath Dasa Goswami says, if we are able to have darshan of a devotee, every day one single devotee, we are highly fortunate. Raghunath Das Goswami says, if you are able to see one devotee a day, you are glorious, you are higher than a deva. But by Prabhupada's kripa, we meet hundreds of devotees every day. And on Sunday program, you meet a whole community of devotees. How glorious we are. So Dhruva says, oh great sage Narada, I am so blessed to see you. And you are giving me beautiful instructions, but I am very disturbed. I can't accept. I am so disturbed. My mind is not at peace. My stepmother insulted me. My father avoided me. I am not able to. And I am a Kshatriya. All your advices will fit a Brahmana, but not Kshatriya. But I am a Kshatriya. Your advices are for Brahmanas. Doesn't fit. See, this 4 Varnashrama is very important. In Mahabharata, there's a beautiful story. One day, a typical case appeared in the assembly, Kuru assembly. 4 people jointly killed a man, and the case appeared in the assembly. So Dronacharya said, all the Kumaras, all the prince, they have just completed their Gurukula. Let us give the case to them and let us see how they handle it. So they hand over the case to Duryodhan. Duryodhan very detailedly examined the case. And the case is proved that all the 4 jointly killed that man. So Duryodhana said all the 4 of them jointly killed that man. All the 4 should be given equal punishment. Then assembly applauded, they all appreciated. Then the same case was given to Yudhishthira. And Yudhishthira also detailed manner he examined and he said, one should be hanged. And the second man's hand should be chopped, arms should be chopped. And third man's money should be snatched away. And the fourth man should be given 100 lashes of whip and send him back. Then the assembly asked, why are you giving different punishment for different people? All of them jointly did the same crime. Then Yudhishthira said, one was Shudra. Shudra is a simple man, he can't think much. When all the other 3 did something, he also joined them. When a group of people does something, this innocent Shudra will join them. He can't think, doesn't have the ability to use his intelligence. He is a papa, poor person. Just give him 100 lashes whip and send him so that he will not commit that mistake again. And the second man was a Vaishya. Whatever it is, Vaishya will look for money. He has done this crime definitely for some money. Vaishya is always about money. For some money, he has done this crime. So the real punishment to Vaishya is snatch away all his money. That will be the painful thing for a Vaishya if you take away all his money. And the third man was Kshatriya. Kshatriya is supposed to protect a person. How can he kill him? So cut his arms and rest of the life let him suffer the pain. And the fourth one was a Brahmana. Brahmana is supposed to give intelligence. And he also killed. Brahmano asya mukamasita bahu rajanya kritaha uru tadadya vaishyaha padbyagam shudro ajayate. Brahmana is like the face of the Supreme Lord. How can he commit this mistake? So kill him. So Yudhishthira gave 4 different punishments. So here Dhruva is saying, I am Kshatriya, but whatever instructions you are giving, it is all for Brahmanas. So please understand me and save me and help me. Then Narada, after the test, started advising. Sadvakyam anukampaya, out of mercy. Because by the moment Narada saw Dhruva, Narada started liking this boy. We are some 300 plus or 400 devotees in this class. Is there anyone who doesn't like children? Everybody loves children. And this boy is showing spiritual interest. Narada started liking this boy, and out of mercy, Narada started advising. And here there's a beautiful lesson. Don't advise people if you are not invited for. This is something very careful we should be. Somehow, we devotees, we keep speaking Bhagavatam, hearing Bhagavatam and all. We always get into the mood of advising people. But Bhagavatam says, don't go and advise people unless you are asked for. If you are not invited or asked for, you just go and give advice, we will be insulted. That next shloka Narada says, yes, Dhruva, whatever your mother said was true, please follow the path. But in 3 shlokas back, Narada said, no, don't give importance to your mother's words. She just said like that. But here, again, Narada says, whatever your mother said is true. Please follow. Next, shloka number 41. Can you display, Prabhu, shloka number 41? Dharma artha kama mokshayam yayiche shreya atmanah ekam hi eva harestatra karanam pada sevanam. Dharma artha kama mokshayam. We all know what is dharma, artha, kama, religion, economic development, sense gratification. Even for material things, go and surrender to the Supreme Lord. He will sanction all your desires. Even, akamo sarvakamo va mokshakamo udarati. If you have 0 desire, and if you have all the desires in the world, I want a BMW car, I want Rolls Royce, I want the prince to get married, I want this, all the desires in the world. Or if you have desire of attaining liberation, surrender to the Supreme Lord. He will give. And Dhruva, my dear Dhruva, go to the bank of Yamuna. There is a punya, Yamuna yastata punya madhuvanam. Go to the bank of Yamuna. There is a holy place called Madhuvan. In Tamil Nadu, there is a nice village called Tirunelveli. And there is one famous Divya Desham. Lord, the temple is called Sri Vaikuntham. That's a temple in Tamil Nadu. And there, Krishna is called Lord of Thieves. Kalvar Verumal, Makanu Chor. So here Lord is called Lord of Thieves. It's a beautiful story. Every day one thief will come to Narayana in Sri Vaikuntha and he'll pray, "My dear Lord, I'm going to steal in house number 15, please protect me." Then he will go and steal in the house. But very good thief, what he will do, 50% he will drop in the hundi donation box. And next day he will come, "My Lord, I'm going to steal in house number 18, please protect me." And he was looting the entire village and nobody could catch him because he was praying to the Supreme Lord and the Lord is protecting. And the news reached the king and people were started losing faith on the king and the king also started going to the temple. "Oh my Lord, somehow help me to catch this thief." Morning the king will come and pray, "Please, bless me so that I can catch the thief." In the night, thief will come and pray, "Lord, I'm going to steal in house number 20, please protect me." Now Lord is in a trouble, whether to help the king or the thief. But Lord helped both. One day, in the form of the thief, Lord went and got himself arrested by the king. And the king tied the thief to the pillar. Who's the thief? He is Supreme Lord in the garb, in the guise of a thief. Then they started whipping, lashing. And the real thief is happily roaming around somewhere. And that thief heard, "Oh my God, somebody arrested the thief, but I'm happily roaming. I don't know who is that. So let me go and see." He went there and he realized Supreme Lord is getting beaten up. So the thief went and said, "My Lord, why are you doing this? Why you got arrested yourself in my place?" And he's declared to the king, "I am the thief, I am the thief, he is not the thief." And the thief in the pillar is saying, "No, no, no, I am the thief." Both of them are claiming to be the thief. And the king was like completely surprised. What's going on? Then the king realized the person who is getting beaten up in the pillar is none other than Narayana. So the king went and begged forgiveness. "My Lord, please forgive me." Then Narayana, Supreme Lord, said, "Both of you are thieves. You are stealing from me and he is stealing from you. What is the difference? You steal all the sunlight, water, wind, air, everything from me. Are you paying any tax? You steal from me, he is stealing from you. Both of you are thieves." So king realized his mistake and gave lot of gold and jewelry to the thief as a gift. Thief went and built this temple and installed the deity and named the deity Master of the Thieves, Kalvar Perumal, Lord of the Thieves. So even today, if you go to Sri Vaikuntham Tirunelveli, you can see this temple, very beautiful temple. So even you have material desires, full of material desires, Krishna will definitely, yeah, this is the deity, Sri Vaikuntham in Tirunelveli district. Even if you have material desire, the thief had a material desire, but Krishna still sanctioned. And gradually the thief got purified. So Narada Muni said, "Yamuna yastata, punyam madhuvanam." Go to that Madhuvana, the holy Madhuvana. I'm sure many of you have gone to Vrindavan, Madhuvan. This Madhuvan is very special among the 12 vanas. Every vana is special. Madhuvana is also special. Because in Madhuvana, Krishna appeared in every yuga. Tattata gaccha badram te yamunayastatam suchi punyam madhuvanam yatra sanidhyam nityadahare. Sanidhyam nityadahare. Lord is always present. Lord is Sannidhi. Lord is always present there in Madhuvana. Punyam Madhuvanam Yatra. Oh Dhruva, please go to that glorious holy Madhuvana. It is on the bank of Yamuna. Why Dhruva selected Madhuvana? Why Narada Muni selected Madhuvana? Because in the last line he says, Sannidhayam. Lord appears in every yuga in Madhuvana. In Satya Yuga, Lord appeared for Dhruva. In Treta Yuga, Madhuvana was ruled by Shatrughna, and Ram appeared for Shatrughna in Madhuvana. And in Dwapara Yuga, Krishna was having so many pastimes with the gopis in Madhuvana. It's a forest of honey. So in all the three yugas, Supreme Lord appeared in Madhuvana. Right? Then Dhruva instructed on Ashtanga Yoga. Sorry, Narada Muni instructed on Ashtanga Yoga, how to meditate on the Paramatma in the heart. So now comes the beautiful shlokas from 4th canto, 8th chapter, 45 to 51. The amazing shlokas glorifying the beauty of the Supreme Lord. So I want some devotee. I think somebody is assigned today. Please chant those shlokas, 4th canto, 8th chapter, 45 to 51. The shlokas, Narada Muni is describing the beauty of the Supreme Lord to Dhruva. So that Dhruva immersed in that beauty and the beauty imbibed in the heart of Dhruva. Please, somebody can chant.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna.
प्रसादामुखं शश्वत प्रसन्नवतने क्षणम् सुनासं सुब्रुवं चारुकपोलं सुरसुन्दरम् तरुणं रमणीयाङ्घम् अरुणोस्ते क्षणाधरम् प्रणताश्रयणं नृम्णम् शरण्यं करुणार्णवम् श्रीवत्साङ्घं घनश्यामं पुरुषं वनमालिनं शङ्खचक्रगथा अभिवक्त्रचतुर्भुजम् किरीटिनं कुण्ठलिनं केयूरवलयान्वितम् कौस्तुभाभरणग्रीवं पीतकौशेयवाससम् काञ्चीकलापपर्यस्तं लसत्काञ्चननूपुरम् दर्शनीयतमं शान्तं मनोनयनवर्धनम् पद्भ्यां नखमणिश्रण्य विलसद्भ्यां समर्चितां हृत्पद्मकर्णिकादिष्ण्यम् आक्रम्यात्मन्यवस्थितम् स्मयमानम् अपि ध्याये सानुरागावलोकनम् नियतेनैकभूतेन मनसा वरदर्शभम्. Hare Krishna.
Great. Thank you so much, Prabhu. So beautiful shlokas by Narada Muni explaining the beauty of the Lord. Prasadhavimukham shashvat prasanna vadanekshanam sunasam subruvam charu kapolo surasundaram. The best among the demigods, Surasundara, is the topmost among the devas. Beauty is nothing in comparison with the beauty of the Supreme Lord. Prasanna Vadhanam. His face is like a blossoming lotus flower. Always, Narada Muni says in a different shloka, when Lord is smiling, don't look at him. If you constantly look at him when he is smiling, you will become like me, a sannyasi. You will lose the attachment in this material world. Because you can't make out how he is smiling. Mandahasa Munitanambujam Nandagopa Tanayam Paratparam Naradhadi Munivrinda Vanditam. Mandahasa. Hasya means smile. Mandahasa means Krishna will smile at the tip of his lip. Prasanna Vadana, the beautiful blossoming face. So when he is smiling, you can't make out whether he is really smiling or not, whether he is trying to say something or not. Nandagopa Thanayam, the son of Maharaja Nanda, when he is smiling. Please don't look at him. If you look at him, you will all become sannyasi. So here, Narada is glorifying. Tharunam Ramaniyangam Aruno Ushte Kshanadharam Pranatha Shrayanam Ranam Sharanyam Karunarnavam. So beautiful shlokas. How his what you say crown is. Here Narada is explaining about Paramatma. How his kundala is. Lord's earring that we have seen in Damodara Ashtakam. When the Lord is walking, the earrings will be shaking. Lasat kundalam gokule brajamanam. The kundalas will be shaking and the rays of the gems will hit the cheek of Krishna and it will spread to full Gokula. Wow, beauty. And Lasat kundalam, the locked, what do you say, the curly hairs. When Krishna is walking, it will kiss his cheeks. So beautiful, Acharyas have explained. Like Kunti Maharani is also saying, Namah Pankaja Nabhaya, Namah Pankaja Maline, Namah Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankajangraye, Kiriti Nam Kundali Nam Keyura Valayan Vitham, Kaustuba Abharana Grivam, Pita Kausheya Vasasam, Kanchi Kalapa Paryashtam, Lasat Kanchana Nupuram, his ankle bells. When Krishna was put to sleep, Mother Yashoda is churning the milk. The bangles in her hand and the ankle bell at her feet all jointly started playing music. And Yashoda is so deeply thinking about Krishna and singing songs. The flower which was on Yashoda's head thought, I am such a fallen person. Look at this Yashoda. She's such a pure devotee. What qualification do I have to sit on her head? Thinking like that, the flower jumped from head to the floor at her feet. There is another nice explanation by Acharyas. One day, Lord is sleeping. Narayana is sleeping. So, Narayana's ear and eyes, they started a conversation. The eye said, my dear ear, I want a bigger area. In all the glorification you see, Krishna's eyes are like Kamala, it's like lotus petal. Extended up to the ears, long eyes he has got. So the eye started a conversation with the ear. The eye said, I am spreading a lot of mercy. I want to bless those people, whoever comes in front and prays. So I need a bigger area on the face. And ear said, no. I only hear the mantra, prayer. So I want to deliver those people who pray. So my job is more important than your job. So I need a bigger space. So the conversation, started between the eye and ear. And Lord, in the sleep, he said, my dear eye and ear, don't worry. In Kali Yuga, I will take a special form only with eyes and no ear. Don't worry. And what is that form? Jagannathji. Jagannathji has got only big eyes, no ear only. Half of the face is eyes only. Then Paduka and the Kirita had a conversation. Paduka said, I am so important. People take darshan of me. So I should get a bigger place. The crowd said, no, when people come, they see the face only. They don't identify by seeing the lotus fate. Then Bhagavan said, don't worry, my dear Paduka. In Treta Yuga, I will come as Rama. And for 14 years, you will get all the worship which I'm getting. Don't worry. So that Paduka Pattabhishekam happened in Ramayana, and people started worshipping the Paduka for 14 years. So beautiful. So Narada went on describing the beauty of the Supreme Lord, how his eyes are, how his neck is like a conch shell, how Lord's lips are like a bilva fruit, how his ear is so long, how his lotus feet is, how his shining nails were. And slowly, slowly, Narada Muni is engraving that form in Dhruva's heart. Why did Guru gave us deity worship? When you take initiation, especially Brahmana second initiation, Guru Maharaj is asking you to do deity seva, Sri Murti seva. So every day when we do seva, worshipping, slowly, slowly that form of that Supreme Lord is engraved in my heart. Here, that is what Narada Muni is doing. Engraving the form of Paramatma in Dhruva's heart. Then comes shloka number 53, very important shloka. Shloka number 53, fourth canto, 8th chapter, and shloka number 53. Japascha paramo guhyah shruyata me nripatmaja yam saptaratram prapathan puman pashyati kecharan. It's very important shloka. Japascha paramo guhyah shruyata me nripatmaja yam saptaratram prapathan puman pashyati kecharan. So here Narada is saying, Dhruva, this secret mantra, highest mantra, Nripatmaja, O son of the king, please listen and do japa. Anybody who chants this mantra for 7 nights will start seeing Puman Pashyati Kecharan. This is very important, okay? If anyone who chants mantra for 7 nights, he can see invisible beings. Kecharan. Kecharan means one who doesn't have leg. Kecharan. Where is his feet? Where is his charan? Like we say, Kim Purusha. That, we say that different kinds of beings are there in celestial worlds. Kim Naraha. What kind of a human is he? Kim Naraha. Kim Purushaha. What kind of a human is he? So here the question is, Kecharan. Where is his feet? That means these beings don't walk. These beings fly. They don't walk. They don't have feet. They fly. And they're invisible. If you chant mantra meditatively for 7 nights, you will see the beings who fly. Who are they? Siddhas. You can start seeing Siddhas. There is another word called prapathan. In the shloka, there is a word called, on the third line you see, Yam Sapta Ratram Prapatan. Prapatan means chanting. Here, Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur in his explanation and Acharyas in their explanation, they teach us different levels of japa, different levels of prapatan. Vachika, loud chanting. Upamsu, silent chanting. Manasa, chanting in the mind. Different level of chanting. Vachika, loud chanting. Upamsu, silent chanting. Manasa, chanting in the mind. That is why if you see Haridas Thakur was chanting 3 lakh holy names every day. 1 lakh loudly, 1 lakh silently, and 1 lakh in mind. Vachika, Upamsu, and Manasa. And And for 7 days, if we chant properly, we are able to see Siddhas. And 1 month, if we are able to chant properly, we will be able to see Brahma. 41 days we do perfect chanting, we can see Narayana. On the other hand, Khatwanga saw Supreme Lord in 40 minutes. Highest chanting. You know the story of Khatwanga. Khatwanga went and fought with against demons helping Indra, Devas. So Indra became so happy with Khatwanga. You did such a great help. What blessings you want? So Khatwanga said, I just wanted to know how much more life is left for me, when I'm going to die. Indra said, you will die in a muhurta. Within 40 minutes, you will die. You have got only a one muhurta. You will die. That's it. Khatwanga closed his senses, shut his mind, shut his intelligence. So intensely he meditated on the Supreme Lord and he had darshan. Just in 40 minutes. So the shloka is a very scientific proof. Narada says, 7 days of proper chanting, you will see Siddhas. 30 days of proper chanting, you will see Brahma. 40 days of proper chanting, perfect chanting, we will see Narayana. That means our chanting is not proper. We all sleep and chant. That Leela is going on. Sloka number 45. This is where mantra diksha is happening to Dhruva. Mantra is, Narada is giving mantra diksha, giving the mantra and asking Dhruva to chant. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Mantranena Devasya Kurya Dravyamayim Buddha. So he is giving that mantra, mantra diksha. So in this shloka, Dhruva is getting initiated by sage Narada. He's getting that mantra. And this mantra is very special. Saparyam vividair dravyair deshakala vibhagavid. Only people who know deshakala patra qualified, proper, they can chant. Only brahmanas can chant. Only great people can chant. Pure people can chant. But you see, Vyasa and Shukadev's blessings, it is printed in Bhagavatam and everybody is reading. Lord has given to everyone. The secret mantra, powerful mantra, which only Brahmanas were supposed to chant, by the mercy of Vyasa and Shukadev, it is published and everybody is doing that. And none of them were Brahmanas by birth. Vyasadev. Vyasadev took birth as the son of Matsya Gandha, Satyavati, fisherwoman. Vyasa's father was Parashara, great sage. But mother was a fisherwoman. Shukadev Goswami, father was Vyasa. Mother was Japali, a hunter lady. Suta Goswami of Naimisharanya. Father was a great sage, Romaharshana Sutta. Mother was a dog. Animal. That's why we name Suta means low class. The great Acharya, Suta Goswami, has got this naming. Suta means low class. Suta Putra. Suta means low class. None of these people were Brahmana. Vyasa, Shuka, they all took birth. If he is a devotee of the Supreme Lord, even though he is from the family of meat eater, he can be proclaimed as the guru of the whole world. Vaishnavo Swapacho Harihi. He is a Vaishnava. And if he is coming in a family of dog eaters, still he should be considered as the spiritual master. Janmana Jayate Shudra. Everybody is a Shudra by birth. Janmana Jayate Shudra. Samskaret Bhavedvija. By samskara, he takes the second birth. Veda Padanti Tat Vipra. When he starts learning scriptures, he becomes Vipra. Brahmajnana Titi Brahmana. Only when he realizes God, he becomes Brahmana. Then Narada is instructing Dhruva how to worship God. Make the form of God with earth or stone. Narada Muni is telling Dhruva, make a form, make a form. Make a form of the Lord from earth and stone. Offer tulasi, offer mala, flowers. Offer grains, flowers, fruits. And whatever our previous acharyas had shown, you please do that. So now next shloka, 4th canto, 8th chapter, 59 and 60. 59 and 60. 8th chapter, 59 and 60. Evam kayena manasa vachasa cha manogatam paricharyamano bhagavan bhaktimat. What is the next line? Bhaktimat paricharyaya pumsam amayinam samyak bhajatam bhava vardanaha shreyo dishati abhimatam yad dharmadishu dehinam. Dhruva, by kaya, by your body, manasa, by word, by everything, you have to surrender to the Supreme Lord. All your desires and nirantara, eternally, you should do this. So, in the slokas, Narada Muni is giving a detailed description how to meditate on the Supreme Lord. And Narada accepted this and went to jungle. My God, Narada did such a severe penance. Small boy. He meditated only for 4 months. Totally, his time of meditation in the jungle was 4 minutes. 4 months. First month, he was just drinking water. Sorry, he was eating fruits. Fruits also, the shloka says, kapita. Kapi means monkeys. Kapita means the fruits eaten by, not the best fruits. Like Dhruva went to jungle and first month he is fasting. So let me go and get the best fruits from the mall. Nothing like that. He was eating kapita, the fruits eaten by monkeys, that too once in 3 days. 1 month. So 10 times he had fruits on the first month. Once in 3 days, he will eat those fruits that's eaten by monkeys. And the second month, once in 6 days, he will eat a handful of dry leaves. I don't think it is possible for any of us. First month, once in 3 days, only the fruits eaten by monkeys. Second month, once in 6 days, he was eating a handful of dry leaves. And third month, once in 9 days, he was taking water. Once in 9 days, he will drink little water. And fourth month, once in 12 days, he will breathe once. Inhale, breathe once in 12 days. So severe Dhruva was meditating. When Dhruva was meditating so severely, the whole 14 planetary systems got choked. It couldn't move. And the scripture says, Lord is so loving because Dhruva is taking that penance. Dhruva became so dear to Lord at such a small age. He has taken that pain. Penance, Lord started loving. So brahmacharya, what Lord expects from brahmacharya? Tapasya. What Lord expects from grahastha? Charity. What Lord expects from sannyasi? renunciation. These are the method to please Lord. A brahmacharya should do tapasya. Brahmachari should do tapasya. Grahastha should do dana. Sannyasi should do tyaga. So Dhruva, a small boy, doing such a big penance, Lord became so happy. That's why Krishna says in 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, I am never defeated by anybody in this world. If at all I am getting defeated by someone, that is my devotees. Aham bhakta paradhina. Only devotees can defeat me and nobody else in this world. So when Krishna will go and play with the Gopas in Vrindavan, purposely Krishna will get defeated. And the punishment is the boy who wins the game, should be carried on the shoulders of the boy who lost the game. So what Krishna will do? He will happily carry all those boys on his shoulder. Yes, the famous shloka. Aham bhakta paradhino hi aswatantra ivadvija tam niranta. No, this is different. So the famous one. I am getting defeated. So what happens? The Lord, what he will do? He will carry those boys. Purposely he will lose. Yeah. Sadhubhir grashta hridayo bhaktair bhakta janapriya. So Lord will carry the boys on his shoulder and run. He wanted to carry his own devotees. So devotees have got a very special place. One of our Goswamis, in one of the songs it is mentioned, Lord, my dear Lord, you stole the bluish black color of the clouds. You stole that color from the cloud. I have captured that. For that mistake, I have given you a punishment. That punishment is, I have arrested you in my heart. Now you are my prisoner. You can never leave my heart. The day I forget you for a moment, you can leave my heart. Till the day I don't forget you, you should be always stay in my heart. Like, during Rasalila, suddenly Krishna appeared from the Rasalila. So the gopis were searching for Krishna and suddenly Krishna disappeared. So the gopis ran to Krishna and Krishna was standing there in the form of Narayana. And he said, you all go back home and think of Krishna. Narayana gave advice to the gopis, you all please go back home and think of Krishna. But the gopis said, no. We are trying to forget him. What to think of him is always in our heart only. We are trying to forget him. Yeah. The Chaurashtakam is so nice. Shloka number 1. Please go back, Prabhu. Shloka number 1. It's very nice. Chaurashtakam. Vraje prasidam navanita chauram gopangananam chadukula chauram aneka janmarchita papa chauram chauragraganyam purusham namam. Chaura agraganyam. Agraganya means the topmost. You are the topmost thief. You have stolen the color of the clouds. You have stolen the butter from Gopa's house. You have stolen this. It's a whole thing. It's a beautiful song. So Krishna loves his devotees so much. And the devotees had add sweetness to Bhagavatam. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So we will be continuing tomorrow. If any devotees have got any questions, please feel free to ask.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much for carrying us through this wonderful stuti. And the time flew like anything. We didn't realize. And of course, we wanted to hear more and more. Yes, we have 5 days more to hear from your Mukharavindo. And it was it was very nice to do that. I mean, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, and so much of one ashram coming to place in Dhruva Stuti, so much of the importance of Guru, the importance of tapasya, everything, whatever we have been taught by our Acharya Srila Prabhupada, everything is there in this particular stuti, what I believe, be it the name of the Lord, be it the form, be it the pastimes of the Lord, you have covered everything. So, Nam, Roop, Guna, Leela, as we say. So, yes, I believe that as the day and days goes on, the number of uh, participants go on. But yes, we had today close to 450 plus in Zoom, close to 30 plus in Hindi and YouTube also, thanks to the IT team. So we also have a question and answer session. So 406 participants right now. So I kindly request all the participants to put on your question and answers so that everybody gets benefit. Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Questions, please. So there are some questions in the chat box, I believe. So
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
yes, yes, Mother.
Hi, that's a lovely discourse today. I have one doubt actually. I'm not sure if it's appropriate. Narad Maharaj has actually given the Mahamantra of Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya to Dhruva. Then why don't we actually chant it and we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Okay, that's a nice question. Thank you so much. So in Satya Yuga, the mantra given for chanting was Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In the following yugas, the mantras given to Prahlad was Om Namo Narayanaya. In Kali Yuga, the mantra given to us by scriptures, acharyas are Hare Krishna. So for different period, the mantras were different. So in Kali Yuga, the mantra with 16 syllables, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is the, what you say, dharma. Whereas in previous yugas, there were different other mantras for dharma. Okay.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Thank you for the clarification.
Hare Krishna. I hope I'm not jumping in, Emru Prabhu, because I was not able to raise my hand. Prabhu, you said Grahastha, Dana, Brahmachari, austerity, and Sannyasi Tyaga. But what about Vanaprastha? What should they do?
Prabhu, in the shloka, it mentions only about these particular three classes, but generally Vanaprasthi is a preparation for sannyasa.
Okay.
Vanaprasthi is almost completed his grahastha dharma and he's on his way to sannyas. So he will also fall in the category of sannyas.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you
Hemru
so much,
Prabhu, can we
Prabhu.
just have a
For this
pause
question,
for
even I
the
had this
question
thing. So
answers?
thank you.
Thanks. Hemru Prabhu, can we just have a pause for the question answers? We'll just announce the quiz results and I'll post the quiz because after the question answers, people are moving out. If you don't mind, I'll just take 2 minutes. So,
Yes, 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 Prabhu.
Prabhu and all the devotees, thanks a lot. We had 89 participants yesterday participated in the quiz. So we want to see more people. Prabhu, can you give me the sharing option? So we chosen the top 3 of the people. I'll just share my screen. So congratulations to, I hope you are able to see my screen.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
So these names will be noted. Janjalakshi Mataji, S. Sajeev, and Shivali. These 3 are the winners. All 3 did all the right answers. There are many devotees who did the right answer. They got 15,000 marks for the 15 questions. However, whoever has done fastest from the moment he or she starts to the fastest is what is measured. So congratulations to them, and there will be some awards will be announced for all these devotees that will come at the course of the thing. So right now I'll be sharing today's quiz link. We request devotees to uh, kindly note that down or copy it and do the things after the question answer session. kindly listen to the question answer session, and after that is finished, you can do it. And this quiz is open till tomorrow afternoon, so you have ample time to do it. So once again, big thanks, and we depend on your encouragement and enthusiasm, because this will, whatever Prabhu is covering, what 80 to 85% is covered in the quiz in form of short answers. So we'll try to improve the quiz from tomorrow further to include some of the other points that Prabhu is giving us extra knowledge. We will try to make that out, Prabhu. So I'll be putting this in the chat. So kindly look at that and do it. Prabhu, this is a self-paced interactive quiz where every day we are posting 15 questions. Hare Krishna. Thanks. Sorry for intervening, Prabhu. I thought better to post this before the QA finishes. Thanks a lot. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, yeah. Prabhu, it was so nice to be there at the correct time. So, what I request to all the devotees who are there, they can ask the question audio, because there are too many text happening, Hare Krishna, and then maybe we miss out. So, if you can ask the question by raising your hands, or yes, from there, so it will be better for anyone. Yes, Prabhu. I believe Govind Das had posted one question or something, because there are so many Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. So maybe it's better that how Mataji asks question, you can just ask, please. Thank you. Nanda Kishore Das. Thanks for the session, Prabhuji, from viewers to the.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Prabhu, devotees can unmute. It's already on unmute mode, so anyone can
Yes,
speak and ask questions.
yes. So even it will benefit for the other devotees who cannot read quickly also. So yes, please go ahead.
Shanti Daini Mataji, you can ask the question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Dandavat. Prabhu, you mentioned for grahastas, it is the dana. So can you elaborate on that, Prabhu? What kind of danas grahastas can do?
Okay. So generally, grahastha means kind of a security and protection always takes priority in a grahastha's life. You know, what will happen to my future? What will happen to my children? The security thing, I have to secure my wealth, my future, my children's life. That always takes a priority in grahastha's life. Anything a grahastha decides, householder decides, will be on the basis of security. That is the main character which happens which runs through a family about future, about security. So security generally in Kali Yuga, people see that wealth is kind of a security which is just a small percentage. Actually, spiritual life, spiritual consciousness plays a major part in security, but it's very difficult to realize that. So, what people think is wealth. So, Shastra says, donate that wealth. Whatever you donate, whatever is very, very dear to you, that is real dana. That is why when a Brahmana came to Jagannath Mishra's house, after having prasad, Jagannath Mishra asked that Brahmana, what donation you want? The Brahmana said, give me your elder son. So took the elder son as a donation. Because Jagannath Mishra was not attached to money. He was very attached to his sons. So the Brahmana took that son as dana. So real charity is the thing which we give away, which is very dear to us. Giving away that thing which is very dear to us is dana. In Kali Yuga, generally, money is very, very dear to people. So whatever you do dana is acceptable. Is that clear?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Rupini Mataji.
Swarupini Mataji.
The question? No, it's okay.
Okay, Babu, there's one question in the chat box. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord is very particular about not deviating from one's prescribed duty. But so that lower class men become Brahmanas, Vaishnavas in scriptures and Purana. How to understand this?
Yes. In previous yugas, people's qualities were explicit. Very easy for a guru to identify who's a Brahmana, who's a Kshatriya, who's a Vaishya, who's a Shudra. So the guru will allot that kind of seva, that kind of living for that person. And they will situate in a proper position and they will be able to do the service. They'll be very comfortable. Like, if you put a tailor and in the kitchen and ask him to cook, the tailor will find it difficult. But if you give him a cloth and may ask him, make something out of the cloth, he will be very comfortable. Sthane sthita shrutigata thanuvan manopi. Find out what is your varna and ashrama. Be there and render service. You will be very comfortable and successful. That's very easy. But what happened in Kali Yuga? Everything is a mix. We have little bit of Brahminism, we have Kshatriya, we have Shudra, everything. It's become a mixture in Kali Yuga. You can't make out, very difficult, one overlapping on another. So what we do, we try to give them Krishna consciousness, make them clean, make them pure, explain about Brahminical standards, make them Brahmanas, allow them to worship deity. We put everybody in a same track, which is also not correct. But what to do in Kali Yuga, that's the only possible way. But still, we can find out some devotees' vasanas are different. His devotee vasana, her vasana is different. But if you can find out what is your varna and ashrama and be there and render service to Krishna, we'll be very comfortable and very happy doing that seva. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I believe Swarupuni Mataji has raised her hand. Yeah, thank you. Hare Krishna Mataji. Swarupini Mataji, we are not able to hear you.
Prabhu, there is one question in the chat. When Narada Muni saw Dhruva, he started discouraging Dhruva. So isn't that a sin towards a devotee?
Guru has got the permission to test a devotee. Guru has the right to test a devotee. Like in Bhagavad Gita, you see, Krishna will be scolding Arjuna. Krishna will be, speaking so many things against Arjuna. Guru has got the right to test the devotee, discourage the devotee, to check his determination. Guru has got the right, and Guru can do that, and that is ultimately for the benefit of the disciple only. Okay, we cannot go and discourage a devotee, check his determination, then it will become an aparad offense. But when Guru does it, it is permitted. It is for the ultimate benefit.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Today I mentioned that I should not give advice. Advice is different. When we advise people who are not, interested in, then it is unpleasant. But some devotees coming and giving class is a different thing. We are speaking about Krishna. That's different thing. How to know that spiritual master has accepted a disciple? Of course, you go and pay obeisances to a spiritual master, start serving him, humbly beg him, please accept me as your disciple. Then Guru will say, yes, I have accepted you. Verbally, Guru will say, definitely we will come to know that he has accepted you as a disciple. But the question should be asked after rendering service. Yes, true. Different understanding, yes. Sometimes some devotees are in illusion thinking, my way of understanding Srila Prabhupada's books are the best way of understanding. No. When you read Bhagavad Gita, first time you will understand something else. Second time, third time, fifth time, 10th time, 100th time, we will be getting newer and newer and newer understanding as we get purified. And so at any point, we can't claim my understanding is complete. My understanding is perfect understanding. No, we are still learning. So on that basis, we cannot judge another devotee. We cannot judge another person. We are all learning. Okay? How can we stay determined in bhakti? By associating with senior devotees, always being in the association, seeing other devotees, how they are rendering devotional service. It's all a great encouragement for us, and we will be encouraged. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. I think the questions are over. We will meet again tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna
so much.
Prabhuji, Sadak Pranam. I have a question.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for a beautiful lecture today. I had a question in DHRUVA Caritra on 8/4/853. In the purport, it was said that Narada Muni's instructions of this mantra, in the top part, it was mentioning that. Give me a second. It is mentioned that meditating upon the transcendental form of the Lord at the same time chanting the mantra, one becomes perfect within 7 days. But when you go read the purport further in, it says that one should not artificially try to see the form of the Lord while chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. So what was actually instructed to Dhruva Maharaj and what was instructed for us in this Kali Yuga? Could you please clarify on that, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Good question. In Satya Yuga, Narada Muni told Dhruva that you make a form of the Lord, meditate on the form of the Lord, and chant mantra. In Kali Yuga, we are asked to chant the mantra because mantra is non-different from Krishna. Abhinnatvam nama namino. There is no difference between Hare Krishna mantra and Krishna. So, while chanting Hare Krishna, we don't have to artificially picturize Krishna's, forms and do. Simply listen on the holy name and attentively meditate. The forms of the Supreme Lord will automatically reveal in your heart. We don't have to do it artificially. Kali Yuga, because Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is more complete than Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and Om Namo Narayanaya. Okay, Mataji?
Thank you, Prabhuji. But one question from my own personal perspective. I came from a meditation background before coming to Krishna consciousness. So for me, that is a natural way of whatever I feel. That is a natural way of meditate. It automatically happens for me. So for me, listening to the mantra is actually the other way around for me. So how do I cope up with this?
Okay, so you start chanting Hare Krishna. And if you automatically get the image of Krishna, it's okay, nothing wrong. You can go ahead, you continue that, nothing wrong.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Yeah. The questions tomorrow also. Thank you so much, Jagat Sakshi Prabhu. Jagan Prabhu, can we do the Q&A now or it's done?
I would like to thank Sri Vallabh Prabhu also. Prabhuji has come. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Sorry, I just wanted to say thank you very much. Today we finished the second day. Please send a message to everybody, all the known people, to join us. And also, most importantly, for all of you, please stay till the end. We're going to have a very special quiz. Over to you.
Quiz is announced.
300 parcels of prasadam have been delivered to various labor camps all over in Dubai.
Sri Vallabh Prabhu, we have announced the quiz and the results also of the previous day, just before Q&A. We published the link also.
Thank you. Yes, I've noticed.
We had 89 participants yesterday, so today we expect to have more. Radhikash.
So we have today's Prasadam sponsors, His Grace Asimanand Krishna Prabhu, Vrindanandari Mataji, Mahendra Kumar Vasu, Jagjeet Jagannath Prabhu praying for his late father for his 100th birthday. And Dipanshu Mathur, thank you so much for everybody for sponsoring. As Sivala Prabhu said, more than 300 packs of prasadams have been sent to various camps and devotees. And they are so happy because today being the Ekadasi also. So we thank all the sponsors. And then we have also been coordinating for sponsoring for them for the entire week. So those who are interested in sponsoring the prasad for their relatives and for their forefathers, as thank you Mahendra Prabhu Vasu and Dipanshu Mathur has said, seeking prayer on his birthday, seeking prayers for the forefathers. Also Vrindanandri Mataji for her late mother Srimati Kamala Laksha Murthy, Kamalaya Devidasi Mataji. And also Asim Anand Prabhu for his seeking prayers for his father, Renumal Kundumal Mulchanani, and mother Bhagwati Renumal Mulchanani, and his elder brothers Kishan Mulchandani, Chandra Mulchandani, nephew Ramesh Kumar Mulchandani, niece Sakshi Mulchandani. Thank you, Mulchandani Parivar. So, yes, if at all, so anybody would like to sponsor Prasad, may contact His Grace Sevanand Prabhu or His Grace Rajadinath Prabhu. So, these are the numbers, you can just ping them. And then, yes, these are the prayers for them for sure. Thank you so much. Can we also start the Narsimha prayers? Also, prayers for His Grace Kruti Prabhu. Yeah. Narsimha, Sri Devi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranam.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Yeah.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Can you hear us?
I think it's breaking now. Voice is, yeah, it's breaking still.
Prabhuji, are we audible now?
Yes, now it's better.
Okay, 1 second.
Yes, ma'am. Jai 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 Narsimhadev, Bhagwan Ki Jai. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Ugram Veeram Mahavishram Jwalantam Sarvatomukham Narsimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityur Namamyaham Jai Narsimha Shri Narsimha Jai Jai Shri Narsimha Praladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Namaste Narasimhaya Jai सर्वविघ्न विनाशक नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। जय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि हरि बोल।
Hare Krishna, great kirtan from the wonderful team. Congratulations. Thank you. We're all waiting for the Narshinga Aarti also every day now, it looks. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving us seva.
Hare Krishna, Shivala Prabhu, Prabhu, you want to say something?
Let's cover any closing statement from you.
We are mute actually.
Sorry,
Hare
sorry,
Krishna.
sorry. Hare Krishna all. Thank you very much for this wonderful session and great attendance. I think we need to spread the word. We want it to cross 1,000. So Shivala Prabhu to take more. So then he has limit of 1,000, but we have to prove we need 1,500, 2,000 tomorrow. So everybody should spread the message. And yeah, thanks to all the audio, video, IT team. Thanks Himru Prabhu. Thanks for my Govindas for arranging the Prashadam, Ekashi Prashadam for lots of ashram devotees. And yes, the children who sang, who did the stutis. So look forward to see each one tomorrow. Again, more numbers. Tomorrow is a working day, but we'll start exactly at 6 o'clock. So please join. Thank you.